Hello, my friends. After almost 15 years of doing nothing on the DOMS PSS 5000 forecourt controller emulator, we have finally something to show. Here is the new look of the EmuPSS application that we can connect through Demo POS, and now we see that we have a single fueling point that is currently the status idle. So if we leave the nozzle, nothing happens. Dispensing doesn't start because it is idle. If we authorize it, it goes to pre-authorized. When we lift the nozzle, tanking goes on. When we replace the nozzle, tanking is reported as a transaction that we can lock and clear. And now we are back in the idle state, and of course it cannot start. But we have, for example, another option to preset, for example, 5 liters. We can tank 5 liters. With this gauge we can increase the dispensing speed, so dispensing will last a shorter time. So now you see that it stopped. It cannot go further because we preset it to 5 liters and it stopped on 5 liters. So we just can replace the nozzle. When we replace the nozzle, this transaction created by replacing the nozzle is automatically locked by this POS station because it presetted it. So you can just add it to the receipt and solve it. Basically, this is all that we had in the previous version, but now we have something more to show you. We have, for example, this configuration. We have added tanks, we have added price poles, and tanks are connected to fueling points. You see how, because gray options, first tank goes to tank this and goes to tank that. We have also like this, we can set up a lot of things. I will explain it later when we comes to that particular field. So for now I will just show you how it works. We can authorize the second one with a prepay option, for example, with pulp grade with $10. So it is pulp and it goes. And you see, as dispensing is going on, you see how the level of the fuel in particular tanks drops. And it should stop at $10 if everything is working as it should. Yes, we have that precision. No more tanking, just replace. Similar like before, it goes to this state. We can only just replace it. For tanking, we have another options. We may do this tanking in, so it's a fuel delivery. We set the flow rate for the intake. It goes like this, and you see that fuel is going inside the tank. You see how the level of the fuel in the tank is rising. We can let it go for some time. you also see the price pool. For example, we can change the prices with Demo POS. For example, let's set here 1, 2. Do you want to send prices? Yes, you see it is automatically changed on the price pool also. So this part also works. When we finish delivery is off. Just clicking on the same button. We also can see the delivery. So it is from Demo POS. You see it started how much, all the data that are relevant for this tanking in. Tanks also, you can change the status. Alarm status is monitored for low level, everything like in the real DOS is also implemented here. Many of you can only change those data that are in bold, because all other data are calculated automatically. All this table is also automatically calculated by approximating that it is an ideal cylinder, so something like that. And of course it's not all, because I said before that we have a lot of changes and a lot of updates. So for example, we have something like this configuration that encompasses many more fueling points that have many tanks. And for example, you see 2 tanks with the same bio, with the same fuel, but for example, when we tank with this, I'll add it. You see, this goes, but when we, for example, tank this, then it goes from another tank, something like that. See, the same fuel go to the bill, but volume is taken from 2 different tanks. And I have another thing that may be interesting. This is configuration via 2 price groups, and you can preset the next tanking on the fueling point with different price groups. So I will demonstrate it how it works also with Demo POS. Now we are connected and we have configuration that allows this. You have 2 price groups in the same operation mode, service mode. Price group IDs are here, and also in price groups you see price group 1 and price group 2. You see, you will remember that price group 2 is, and one pool, price pool, is showing the prices from the price 1, and the second one is showing the prices from the price group 1. So for example, if we just authorize this and try to tank the 4th grade, it goes with the price from the price group 1. Okay, when we finish, this is the bill. where we want to preset with the price group 2. You see, this is now preset. This second fueling point is preset with the price group 2. When we do dispensing from with the same fuel, we get a different price belonging to the price group 2 as we presetted it. So that tanking goes with another price. When it is finished, you just add it. Or it is already added because it was preset. That one could only be added. You see that we have tanking for 2 fuels using different prices, and when we sell it all good. But next one, you see the prices would be the regular one for that configuration, that is price group 1. So if you want to use price group 2, you must preset it each time before the tanking. Another thing I want to show you and to explain to you how it works is washing point. It is also added, for example, like this one. You see, this is a washing. This is a washing point. This is washing point in the state idle. You see, it has different washing programs. Washing programs are here. For example, they last 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and like that. So it's a basic setup for you to be able to control it. You get the car in front of the washing point. Now you get the car at the place, but the washing point is not authorized. And now if you go further, you are going outside of the washing point, and now the car disappears. This is movement of the car. You can go from any direction. When you are in the correct position for washing, then you just can authorize it with the washing program, washing 1, and authorize, and it should, you see the timer because I selected washing program 1 that lasts for 10 seconds. The counter was last, and that is finished. And now you just move and go to idle, and you are leaving the track. So you can emulate basic for functioning of this washing point 2.